So we're at our highest moment ever with the 78 units now, once again. And we're just going to run this out. Think what I'm going to do for this last run of 20 units, or 22 units that I need for the 100 theoretical units is, which I'm going to try in the first try. If it doesn't work, I'm going to abandon the shoe and go to another shoe to prove what I said before on the video with the dolphins in it. You know, I'm just going to see if I can't ride the storm of just being right the first time more than I'm not. We got a 2-2 to start. We're still not betting yet. Now we have 3. We'll see how far we go here. Tie. Okay, so it stopped on 3. Now we'll see if we get 3 direct seconds. I kind of wish we did. Well, I'm going to bet for the dominance here. It's not much of one, but we got a 3-1-1. That's where I like to bet it. And I lost. So I got to burn for the chop now. Or no, I'm not even going to do that. I'm not. I'm going to leave the shoe. So we're at -1. I'm just going to try something for this video of the series. I want to finish this series. And I easily could have zeroed that out. But I'm going to do something just out of principle right now and show. If we just played 4 or 5 shoes, I bet I'd get to a +1 out of all of them. And that would be enough to lead for the day. Just on the first effort hand. Win or lose, I walk from it. And just to see. You know. Well, we're going to find it right now. Banker. So we lost 2. Shit. We'd have to win all 3 of the next 3 shoes to get a +1 now, right? I'm leaving the shoe. Damn. Well, that's interesting, huh? Okay. 3rd shoe, we're at -2 because we decided not to keep playing it out. Alright. Let's see here. Got a 2-1. 2-1-1. I'm going to worry about the 2-1-3. Nope. 2-1. 2-2-1. Okay. That was a 2-2 actually. Yeah, well, we'll see if it goes 2-2-2 then. Sure did. Oh, no it did not. So I got to burn another hand just to make sure this is legit. We have 3 chops now, so whatever happens on the next hand, I'm going to bet the opposite. Wow, banker. Oh, here we go. Oops. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter what the number is. I'm leaving no matter what happens on this victory. It'll be hard because it'll be 5 direct chops. It'll definitely be hard. But it's the first bet of the shoe. Here we go. Well, fuck. And you know that's hard for me because you know I want to bet player. I'm not going to bet it. We're at a -3 effectively. Let's see if I would have got it back. I would have. Well, fuck. Let's see how long this takes to fix. You know, this could be an all-day thing. I mean, we can't keep finding new shoes like this everywhere. You know, maybe in Canada they got 4 or 5 tables out front and more in the back, but I've been wrong on the first try 3 times in a row. Shit. We gotta burn some hands to the whole new shoe. This is, of course, presuming that we would be at the beginning of a shoe every time. Might be better off seeing the data on the table and playing for the already presented data. Well, damn, we just lost 4 in a row. We didn't have anything to go by yet. Okay. Shoe number 5. Huh. You know? That's why we have a system to fix things. You're not always going to be right on the first try. This guy's not always falling, but, like, damn. Feels like it right now, right? It's the 5th shoe. We're just trying to win one time. We haven't been right yet. It's interesting. Okay, so we're going to bet the opposite of whatever this next hand is. And and banker pulled it off, so we got a 5 direct. Wow. Now would the second effort hand have won? Sure would. You see, no, I'm not going to abandon shoes after one bet, guys. Right? Because we would have got it back. We probably would have got most of those other... Man, you know we would have. But effectively, that's 5 times we were wrong in the first try. Right? Damn. So, you'd have to fix that one way or the other, either on that shoe or a series of others. It's going to be hard to get 5 in a row right. Right? I don't care how you're playing or when you're playing. 5 in a row is not easy to do. So anyway. Let's see here. So we're going to bet the opposite of whatever this is. It's a tie, so that doesn't count. Player. It's chop again. Oops. Let's put this out there. Okay, we got it. Here's an interesting dynamic. We won a unit. If we wanted to, we could parlay it straight up and keep this chop alive. Knowing the first 5 shoes destroyed us on the first try. This is the first one we've actually been right on. We could fix some things if we can flip 2 for 4. That would have us with a net of 3 and only missing 2. And we could roll back to 1 from that point forward. Shall we do that? And we're finally right on the first try, and it's a potential unicorn here. Chopping right off the rip. I think we got to. This is an M&M video thing. Chop 4 is goal. Let's see. And we got it. So here's the thing. That 2 is for 4, but one of them was ours. The starting one. That went 1 to 2 and then 2 to 4. So it's a net of 3. We're down 2. We'd only have to roll it one more time. We're just going to float the 2 one more time. That'll get it all.
What did you get home?
And that got it. So that got us back to even. So evidently, we were able to get all 5 of those back now. There's 5 units there, 485. That's basically 5 units, so it's all recovered. We're back to 0 again. But what was the reason? We had a run. It's a horizontal run, but a run nonetheless, where, like I said, we were able to win every time. The problem was, we weren't even on that until the 5th hand, because we waited the first 3 to get a chop verifiable, and then we burned a hand to see what that next outcome would be with the ambition of betting against it the next hand. A traditional way of playing would be betting for that twice, right? Once and then once again if it didn't work the first time, they even it out. But what I wanted to do for this video is just see how many times in a row we could win on the first try, and I'm realizing now that that's not perfect. But we have ways that we can fix things, so it doesn't matter. As long as we're able to get to the +1, that's all that matters. We're going to find that out right now, because we're going to clear that out. We're going to start with 1. It might be too late for this, but at least we got it back to even. We're effectively at 0. Let's see how long this goes. We win. We're definitely jumping off now. So basically, whatever we're at, we got to subtract 5 units from it, and that's how much we're up now. We're effectively up 1. Okay, we gave it right back. So, I would say, if we get this next one on a flat bet, then that would be it for the shoe probably, if we're just trying to get 1 out of the shoe, a +1. We already had a chance. We gave it right back. If we get it back again, we'd have to, at that point, burn a hand for the chop, I would say. And it might stay 1-2 choppy like that. That's still great. You should have won every single time, right? But I'm just gonna bet one here. I'm just trying to get that one back first. And it didn't work, so that's over. The chop's completely over, and you're down a unit now for the entire video. We're down 1 unit. We're down a unit. And we definitely can't play a hand there. So I gotta burn hands. And I came into this video with the pretense of just gonna play it and see what happens at the beginning. But now it's become an issue of proving we can fix a 5-unit loss, and I did, and then I got the +1 and I still didn't leave. You see what I'm talking about? Effectively, I had a turn of 6 units, and I still didn't leave with the +1. So that's what'll happen to you. But if you just get the +1 every shoe, what do you want that unit to be worth? That's a fucking huge deal when it's worth what Mickey plays with. Should we see now? The bank still sucks. I'm gonna wait for a second bank here. I should have bet the player. Fuck. Because now I'll bet the dominance. I won't catch it, I bet you. I got it. Okay, great. So, we're back to even again. We needed a +1. I should have bet against that banker, but I'd much rather see the long run chop and bet the dominant seed. I get scared of them coming down side by side, even on a choppy shoe. Once a run happens, I'm worried there's going to be more. But it might be an anomaly. It might go right back to banker here. And it did, natural. Bank's never gone 2, though. That's crazy. I kind of want to bet player. I feel silly letting this keep happening and not betting against it. Fuck, it would have been right, see? God damn it. Now what do you do? It's kind of choppy. That sucks, right? Should have had all that. I'm trying to be careful. I'm so focused on getting that 1+1 that I leave all this other money on the table. Everything's screaming player right now, right? But it's a little bit choppy now again, so now I'm nervous again. Look at all the players that missed on the second in the beginning. Well, there's only 3. Felt like more. Okay, so bank 1, see? It's choppy. Fuck me, man. Alright, I'm gonna put 1 out there on player. Didn't we know that was gonna happen, though? Alright. Flat bet. I'm not doing a 2. I'm not that greedy right now. But bank still won't go 3. You know? We're back to even again with the 5 units, which is what we lost in the first 5 shoes. You know, I kind of wanted to play those shoes out too, but I wanted to just see how many times we could be wrong in the first try, and it took 6 shoes to be right in the first try, so maybe I'll have to try to even all those out. At the very least, get it to 0 and then jump out if it's a struggle, but try to get the 1+1 and get off of it. Okay, so we're going to bet player here. I'm sorry. I came in this with an idea, and it's just not working. Fuck. Do we go for 2? Do we do it? We waited this long to do it. We had a chance the last time we went 2, we didn't do it. You know the time I put a 2-unit bet out there, they're going to smack me in the face. You know they are. You know they are. I should have did it. Damn it. But you see what I mean. This is what I meant. Like, I'll wait for one side to get strong. I'll bet small on the single bankers to go player. And if that doesn't work, I'll bet heavy on the second banks not to. And as long as they never do, I'm always winning. Even if I lose little on the first one, if I'm hammering them on the second, they eat it. Eat it. I'm never losing. But I didn't do that. Say love you. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just wanted to point that shit out. We're in chop mode. I have to bet bank here. I don't want to, but I have to. Fuck. Oh, we won. Good. No fuck. We're up a unit. I'm definitely burning this, because now we got 2 2-2s going, possibly, here. And we do. So here I'm definitely betting player. Just 1 unit, though. And we lose. Okay, so that ends that session. You know, the idea, the micro session that is bank never going 3. Look how many times it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Took the 9th occurrence of a new banker to get a run of 3. So you would have won 8 times and lost finally. And of those 8 times, you would have been getting no commission wins on player. Awesome. And then if you were betting it on a 1-2, you would have gave up 3 at the end. So if you subtract that from the 8 that you won, you would have had a net of 5. Whatever. We made that anyway on this shoe, so it came out the same. But, whatever. I'm going to try the second player. I'm just going to try to get the +1 again and probably call it. And that didn't work, so I'm going to try again. That didn't work either, so now we're eating it. Now we got to burn for the chop. Now we're back in the defense mode once again. Now I got to bet the chop, and if that hits, we're going to flat bet it till it loses. And of course, that also suck a dick, so we got to try again. And that lost 2. So, great. Down 4 units. Banker has never gone 4, and the whole shoe's never gone 5. I'm going to go for the 3-4 logic. And I'm changing my mind too many times, and I'm probably going to get fucked now. Yep. So, I'm just chasing now. Brad special time. Tie. Tie again. Wow. We got that one. Totally chasing. If this is bank, we're gonna hammer it. It is. We're gonna put another 3 unit out there. We got our confidence back. There we go. Don't ever do this. This is just enabling. But I know I have a pile of 78 units, so I'm not afraid to go to war once in a while. I just don't want to lose the war. So now that we got the dominancy bet, now there's no play here until we get a new variant. What is it going to be? Okay, maybe bank's the strong side for no, well, we'll see. Player pulled that out against the natural 8. Got its own natural. Alright, let's see if it goes banker. We'll bet second bank. It did not, so now we gotta wait. Wait. Still gotta wait. Still gotta wait because it's a tie. That's no good either. That's not a dominancy. We're gonna keep on keeping on. Player wins again. I mean, I could be tucked in the banker here simply because player's only gone 3 one time the entire shoe. But Banks kind of got it going on right now. I'm worried about a 2-1-3 there. So I'm going to burn this. Oh, tie. Oh. Bank pulled it out. Now what do you do? Ugh. I don't like 2-1-2-1. I want to bet player, but bank's too strong right now, so I'm just I'm gonna find a better hand to try hard on. See, it's second bank. I'm gonna just find a better hand. 2 2s I don't fuck with, so we're still waiting. Now it came down. Now we'll see. Back to player. We'll see if we get a third second in a row. Nope. Right back to banks. Now I want that second bank because that'll be 4 out of 5 on second bank. Let's see if I'm right. I like being right. And I am. So now we wait. We're back to even again. How many times do you want to be back to even? I mean, yes, we're up 460 for the shoe, but that loss recovered what we gave away on the first 5 shoes. So we're effectively even minus commission. So I'm just waiting. And let's be honest. We did some parlay to get it back. We did some 2 and 3 year bets to get it back. It's easy to do that when it's not real money. I get it. But I knew I had a 78 unit pile that we've been building up over this entire series. So I knew I had their money to fuck with. So I'm not afraid to fight for my money if it's in a sensible situation. And it could have lost. We've had videos where I've lost a bunch in a row, but not very many. So I like fighting these fights. I mean, I don't. I just want to prove that if we're willing to regress to the mean and just do the 1 unit ones, and we're not staying up in the stratosphere, that we can come back down to earth and regroup and just do it the normal way, then we're not burying ourselves. We're gonna bet second bank here though, 1 unit, and we got it, natural 9. That's what I mean. And that dominance is fucking crazy on bank. It's only missed twice since right here on second bank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times out of 10. That is an excellent variable. Excellent. And frankly, bank's been whooping ass ever since it finally found its first second bank, right? Couldn't catch a second bank. Now it's fire. Fire. So, there's no bet here either way. Gotta wait. We're effectively up a unit for the shoe. We don't have to still be on this. But now I'm just curious. How many second banks are going to dominate here? It's another second player, by the way. No bet there. I'm not betting 2-2s. I don't like them. Did chop, though. We'll see if we get 3 2-2s. Nope. Right back to player. Gotta burn another hand for... I mean, like I said, player's only gone 3 once. I feel like I've been missing the boat on that now. When that happened at the beginning, I was scared of player. But ever since, players had no nuts at all. Never went 3 again. It's fucked how that happens. It looks like that's going to be the strong side, right? Just looking there. And now look. See how it's a tale of two shoes sometimes? Just, you got to be ready for that change up, man. And I'm just burning a lot of these hands now because, like, I'm just confused what it really is. Should we go bank or should we? I don't know. I think I'd rather just wait for the change and bet the second. See what I mean? We would have lost. We would have lost. So there you go. Finally, I went 3-player again. Still about 15, 17, 18 hands left, so we'll see what's going on here. Okay, player's never gone past 4, but let's see. Did not there either. This entire shoe's only got 3 on the second one time. It's been more non-conjoined than not. But we are going to try 1 unit on second banker here. Tie. Oh, we got it. We got it. It's a hell of a variable there. Right? Look at all those second banks. Right? Fucking crazy, right? It's like 9 out of 11. Something like that. Damn. And you don't gotta parlay those things. Just flat bet them. Hell, if you've won enough units and you're happy with where you're at, you could reduce the unit size and just see how many more you can get. Then you're not, if you lose 2 out of 3, then you're giving up a fraction of your 250 unit or whatever it is for you. You know what I mean? Whatever it is. Just see how much you can milk them for the little stuff. If you want to, just be careful. There's no reason. You got to keep betting the large stuff. If you already whooped their ass for the day, just do something small and see how much more you can get. It'll pay your commission later anyway, right? So, it all matters. There's no play here. Might be done with the shoe, frankly. Let's see. When a bank comes out, if it comes out, what it looks like now. Because, players started to crush. I don't think I'd want to bet second bank anymore. Look at this. It's all player. It's all player. Okay, finally got a bank. Brad Special won again, by the way. What did he win with? Nothing special, but he did win. Now, here's an interesting dynamic. It's never gone past 3 in the second. Seconds, player all of a sudden took over again. Bank's starting to show a little bit of weakness. It's right here, right? You just look at it in sections, right? What's really happening here? I don't think I could trust bank anymore more than the second, and only by virtue of the fact it's been owning on the second, but I want to try to make it come down. You know what I mean? It's hand 75. We're up 2 units. Really, it's a unit and a half, but we're up 2 units. for the entire video. If we give this one back, we're up a unit. It's really only going to be $50 or whatever, but fuck them. I'm going to go for this. I am. Got him. Fuck off. We got 3 units for the video. 3 units for the video. And it's really closer to 2.5, but it's 3 units. Right? I'll tell you what. I'll call it 2 units because we'll take that $45 and add it on to all the units I said were full units that were only $95. That'll pay for that. Right? We're paying our commission on the back end right now. So we'll call this a 2-unit video. I don't think I can bet another hand. I mean, it would call for the player. But do I want to give it back? Oh, gosh. Natural 9. Do I want to give it back, though? I don't. I want to win, but I don't want to. I don't want to give it back. We worked so hard for this. We finally got a conjoined seconds, and that's 6 out of 7. And player's hot. Fuck. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for 2 hands. If it loses here, I can get it back on the next hand. Theoretically. Fuck. We tied with 1-0. That's God saying, just leave, asshole. I'm not going to bet it again. I'm not. Let's see what would have happened. I would have been on player, so let's see what would have happened. I would have won. Fuck you. Damn it. No. We'd have to burn a hand. We'll see what would have happened. It's more players again. Shit. Now this would have been a banker bet. This would have been another unit we would have won. Okay, great. So we would have gave it right back. We'd have one more chance here on player. Let's see if player would have won. And we would have lost that too. So that worked out perfect. We jumped out at the right time. If we would have stayed on those seconds at the end, and there's only one hand left in the shoe, perfect. That's what I was saying a few minutes ago. We had 74. We don't really got to try hard anymore. I mean, it's about to be no data after this hand. So, yeah. Crazy. So, maybe not. Just play the first hand of the shoe, because sometimes you got to do all this work. I had to do some crazy shit on this last shoe, but we got... I mean, that was a swing, boy. We came into the shoe down 5 units, and we left up 3 units, effectively 2.5. So, I mean, that's amazing. It's like an 8-unit swing. But I know what I did. I know I did a couple multiple unit bets, and it's not perfect. But I pulled off the parlay, too. We did a parlay off of 1 unit to 2 unit to 4 unit, and I pulled out my unit, and I just floated another 2, and then I won that. And that got the whole 5, right? So I was keeping a unit of theirs, plus I floated 2 more to get the whole 5 back. Once I had the 5 back, then I was like, let's fucking go. There were a couple times we did a 3 where we got backward momentum, but at the end of the day, we just want to get off of every single shoe with a +1. Get 8 shoes at $250 a day. A shoe, not even a day, but a shoe. Just get that. Have $2,000 a day. Fuck. Alright, that's enough. That's a 29-minute video.